Hi, Grizzlies, and welcome back to another episode of Grizzly True Crime. My name is Gisela K, and this is Case Club. I know that some of you might not know what that is, and what it is discussing a whole bunch of updates in many cases that we've been covering on this channel, the ones we're keeping an eye on. That sometimes I could make a short, but then I'm going to make like 100 shorts in a day. So the best thing to do so that we can all stay up to date on all the cases we're following is to do Case Club. So thank you for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you to the mods who can be here today as well. Um, all right. Jessica Sunny, you said emailed you at Grizzly True Crime, but mail is under my real name. No problem. I won't share your name or anything. I just can't see any updates. There's a girl that's gone missing in the Netherlands. And it seems like, whoa, they've just found her car. So that's interesting. So we're going to look at so many. We're looking at a Princeton student who's missing, a 10-year-old Dutch girl who's missing, Jackie Cary, Irene Gakwa updates, these Oklahoma 4, those 4 men that were missing and then were found, oh my word, shot and dismembered. Wow, Letecia Stauch, that update, Cassie Carli, Quinton Simon, and everything. Okay, so you're going to get everything here. The goal is within an hour or within 90 minutes at most. Everything that you could possibly want an update on right now on this channel, that's what we're going to do. All right. So let's see how many people are here. We're still good. All right. So let me just quickly see. Thank you so much for the email. I'm going to start with that one so that we can just see what the updates are. So this is dutchnews.nl. I'm just going to pin this so that we can keep track of it. Yeah, okay. So here they say, search resumes for 10-year-old disabled girl who went missing with her carer. So this is in the country I live in. Thank you to everyone who sent this to me. I really appreciate it. Jessica says, this is going to be a late night show with all these cases. Well, let's see how we do. Let's see how we do. Yes, KT06, this is part of today's Case Club. I saw that. Okay. So here we go. Police are continuing to search for a disabled 10-year-old girl who's been missing with her carer since Monday afternoon. Hebe Swart was last seen leaving a daycare facility in Ramsdonksveer, Noord-Brabant. This is about 3 hours from me. I think it would be about an hour drive, but I don't have a car. I have a bicycle, so it's like a very long cycle, just about impossible. And to get there, it would be about 3 hours with many bus rides and changes and things. So I was just looking on the map. Where is this, right? And so they say she was last seen leaving a daycare facility in Ramsdonksveer, Noord-Brabant, in a car driven by her 26-year-old carer, named by police as Sane. A search has been underway since Monday evening when Hebe's mother reported her missing. The car is described as a black Kia Picanto with a registration plate PR425K. She was wearing a bright pink jacket, blue shirt, and black skirt, and carrying a purple East Pack rucksack. Police said Hebe needs constant care for a physical condition and are very concerned for her well-being. An Amber Alert was issued on Tuesday with appeals in the media, online, and roadside billboards. They actually canceled that Amber Alert today because they said there's no new updates. So it doesn't just go on and on. I find that different compared to you guys in the United States. This Amber Alert stuff, if they have no new updates, they cancel the Amber Alert. And I'm like, what? So, yes. Sorry, I'm laughing at Casey. 2 lives in a row. I'm on a roll. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone. If you are just rolling in, remember to hit the thumbs up and share this somewhere. I'm most active on Twitter, you guys. I don't have Instagram anymore. I don't use Instagram really. So I'm on Twitter and TikTok. That's where you can find me. And I'm very busy there on Twitter. So for everyone who was following me on Instagram, I really hope you'll make it over to Twitter because that's where all the updates are, all the news is. And okay, Twitter wins. So yes, thank you to Richard as well. They just found the Kia Picanto. That's the update. I just got an email as well. I haven't got notifications for that. So you guys in the Netherlands, whatever notification apps, whatever you're using to get those, please send it to me because, yeah, I'm an expat and I don't know about that. I've been here for 3 years and I don't know where. I have not seen any updates. I'm just watching the Dutch news, right? Anyway, so I'm going to look at, so she went missing on Monday. Now let's just have a look. Here they say, oh, wow. Kia Picanto found in water near Den Bosch in search of missing Hebe and Sane. During the search for the missing Hebe Swart and Sane Bosch, a car was found in the water near the A59 near Den Bosch. It concerns a dark-colored Kia Picanto, police tweeted. Nothing is known about the occupants yet. The car was found at the Empel junction, about 40 kilometers from Ramsdonksveer, the place where the two had left. Wow. The police had previously closed off a lane of the A59 near Vaspik in connection with the search. The pair have been missing since Monday. They had left that afternoon in a black Kia Picanto from a daytime activity in Ramsdonksveer to Heber's house in Vught, but did not get there. Wow. And so let me show you here as well. They say the car has been found. Oh my goodness. It's not clear whether the girl and the woman have been found. An air ambulance and emergency services are on site. A police helicopter is also flying over the area. The two have been missing since Monday afternoon after they left Ramsdonksveer by car. So the one thing that I can say is, damn, that was very quick of the search volunteers, the police, to find the car in the water. I mean, sorry, I was just looking at the date there. Today is Wednesday, and she went missing on Monday afternoon. And no Robinson Crusoe. I found news on Hebe, but it's in Dutch. You could just click on Google like this on any page, right click and say translate to English. I don't know if I have like a extension or something, but you could just do that. Doodleback Laurie says I'm mostly at YouTube, TikTok, sometimes Facebook. Yeah, I'm at YouTube the most, then Twitter, TikTok, and I'm hardly anywhere else. A little bit Facebook, but hardly. Jessica says this is on the way to the home of the girl, so it looks like they were driving the right way. Okay, so let's do some map time quickly. And if you guys are not interested, in this case, we are going to move on to other cases. I hope you're interested. I always hope so. Sometimes if I were to just cover this alone, I know like hardly any of my audience would watch, which is really sad. But I hope that you are finding it interesting. And then we're going to look at many cases. Welcome to Case Club. We're looking at a Princeton student who's gone missing, Jackie Cary, who's missing, updates in Irene Gakwa's case, the Oklahoma 4, Letecia Stauch, Cassie Carli, and Quinton Simon updates. So just hang in there for that. So here, if we just look at the map, this is the map, okay? I said from Utrecht because that's central Netherlands and closest to where I stay. And they were driving on this A59, and her phone last pinged here, somewhere here. And so here is a body of water that I was looking at earlier with one of the Grizzlies who'd sent me this case and lots of theories and things, which was very interesting to read as well. So we'll see what has happened to them. But I think the car was found here. So yeah, if we look at map time, because I know you guys are used to the USA maps, I'm just going to quickly zoom out so you can see. Especially for some of you actually text me and tell me you don't know where the Netherlands is. That's where I live, right there in the Netherlands. There's Utrecht, okay? And here's the United States. So I'm pretty high up, huh? I mean, here's Florida, for instance. And if you go all the way up here, I believe Neverland's True Crimes in Ireland. So here's Ireland. We got some British Grizzlies in the house too, United Kingdom. Here's Germany, France, Spain. So here in the Netherlands, little country. A cute little country, the Netherlands. Here's Amsterdam, you guys. Here's Amsterdam. Here's Utrecht. That's the closest city I live to. It's the province I live in as well, Utrecht. And this is south. So you can actually go almost directly south. South. And damn, I can't believe how long it would take me to get there. I'm like, what? It would take me almost as long to cycle as to go on the bus. Look at the bus right now. It says 7 hours and 2 minutes. If I change it to tomorrow, then it would take 3 hours. If I cycle there, 3.5 hours. I saw my butt would be. Red Stiletto says, you live in the clouds. Yes. Oh, the car was found more to the east near Den Bosch. So that's interesting that her phone last pinged there, though, huh? Then that sounds very suspicious to me, right? Let's just see where Den Bosch is. Let's quickly go like this. For anyone joining Case Club now, they're like, what is this? Oh, damn. Okay. Wait. Den Bosch, Netherlands. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. So her phone last pinged around here. Oh, wow. But The car was found more closer to here, closer to Den Bosch. That is a red flag to me. What do you guys think? Oh my goodness. News Present says, I see the city I'm living in. Very nice. There's actually quite a few grizzlies that live in the Netherlands. Yeah. I know of at least 5. The phone last pinged near Vaspik around 3:30, so they started the search there. Yeah, but can you believe how far? Oh, no, let's not click on that. How far east towards Den Bosch they found the car in a body of water? Then, so I would assume, what is it? This? Is it this? Wow, that is. It's a red flag. There are some red flags in this case, but I'm not gonna go over all that now because I still need to deep dive that a little bit. But it does sound. Michelle Knight says. Michaela Knight says sounds like foul play. Aline said the Netherlands don't know what they have with Gisela on the case. Yeah, I was thinking of heading out there this weekend, but now Den Bosch is Brabant province. Yes. Now they have found the car, so we're yet to find out if they found the occupants in the car. That is so sad. A 10-year-old girl, and I believe Sanay Boss. I stand corrected, but I think she's 26 years old. Yeah, so they first searched Vaspik, where the phone last pinged. Oh my word. So, yes, if you are in the Netherlands, keep an eye on this case as well. Let's have a look. If you do live near there, I mean, maybe you could help out. I don't know, but let's just wait to see what the news is because there were volunteers out searching. I think they did a great job because they found the car already. The police have already found the car within 2 days. Now it's about staying updated, right? Oh my goodness. Okay. So I'm just going to. So that is that update. Today's Case Club, as you know, how we do on Case Club here. It's not like the deepest dive on these cases. I'm just updating you on a few things and sharing some missing persons cases with you as well. All right. Yeah. Jessica says where the girl lives. Exactly. The water is right near the highway on the exit there to take to Vught. Oh, that's so scary. Oh my word. Okay. So maybe the babysitter's boyfriend. You never know. Ashley O'Brien, welcome. Wow, that's a beautiful picture. My goodness. Welcome. So, Case Club, everyone. If you're only rolling in now, welcome to Case Club, where we look at updates in many cases. It's kind of like, what could I really? It's almost like a highlight segment of what's been going on in the true crime world, especially cases we've already been following, because sometimes there's just too many updates. YouTube won't be able to keep up. They give us 3 notifications every 24 hours. I'm like, it's Case Club time. Yesterday, Richard says, yesterday they searched with sonar boat because they found brake tracks and oil. So this is a case of a little 10-year-old Dutch girl and her caretaker going missing on Monday. And they've been searching since then, and now they found the vehicle. So the next case I'd like to tell you about is what you guys have all been emailing me. Man, I did my best today to catch up on emails, but oh my word. I got overwhelmed and got back in bed. I got really overwhelmed today. I'm like, oh my word. But I tried. Just know I tried. So police searching for missing Princeton University student last seen early Friday. Okay, so this is another case. Princeton University warns students of increased police presence, including with drones, helicopters, and watercraft in search for missing student. New Jersey authorities and Princeton University, I'll zoom in for you guys, public safety officials are utilizing drones, helicopters, and watercraft in their search for a 20-year-old rising star student who has not been seen since early Friday morning. Misrach Evernetti, a 20-year-old from Cleveland, Ohio, from that area, has been missing since around 3 a.m. Friday, when she was spotted in the area of the Scully Hall dormitory on Princeton University's campus, the Princeton, New Jersey Police Department said in a press release. Evernetti was described as being 5 feet 4 inches tall and about 130 pounds with brown eyes and black hair. So here's a picture of her that you can see as well. So if you know anything, I will share the number that you can call, or if you've seen her, or if you have any information from this area, Princeton, New Jersey, Princeton University. Okay, so as they say, a LinkedIn profile that appears to belong to the missing woman paints the picture of a rising star who spent 2 summers as a business analyst for McKinsey and Company in Ohio. She attended Villa Angela St. Joseph High School in Cleveland and received a full scholarship to the prestigious Ivy League school, the high school proudly announced in 2020. She also attended an 8-week summer program at Stanford University, her LinkedIn shows, and held an internship with the Bank of America the summer before her freshman year. There was no update regarding the search for Evanetti as of 10:15 a.m. Wednesday, when the university warned students of an increased law enforcement presence on and around campus, including the use of a helicopter, drones, and watercraft. According to the Daily Princetonian, students received a notification just before 9:20 p.m. on Monday, describing how Evanetti, I hope I'm saying her name okay. I'm so sorry if I'm saying it wrong. How she was reported missing and has last been seen near the residence hall where she lived. So here the Daily Princetonian says public safety is seeking any information on the whereabouts of Misrach Evanetti, 24, who's been reported missing as of Monday evening and was last seen early Friday outside of the Scully Hall. So she went missing already on Friday 3 a.m. and was reported missing on Monday. So that's been quite some time already. I hope they'll find her. Information can be directed to 609 258 1000. So in all these missing persons cases, you guys, if you could share this, especially to Twitter, and then please use the missing person's name. Like, let's use hashtag Misrach Evanetti. Oh, here we go. Let's see what they used. Okay, so I'm going to just see. Let's just go hashtag like that. Just want to see if it's already there. Yes. Okay, so then you could see then how it's categorized. Misrach Evanetti, and then you could see all the top posts. Okay, and you can also see all the latest posts. So please do that. If you see in Case Club that we're sharing things, share a clip or share the episode if you can. That would be really, really great. So here they say Anne Caswell Klein, Dean of the University's New College West, where she was a student, wrote in an email to the community that Evanetti has not been in touch with her family or friends in several days, the school newspaper reported. So that is very sad as well. Bring all missing persons home. Exactly. I'm just going to put myself like this for a second. Hello to Elbow's mom. Hello, everyone. Van Lechim says, dang, I'm catching up at super speed. Hello, everyone. Very nice. Amelia says, I live in New Jersey, several hours from Princeton, and that area is high crime. Many university towns have high crime. I hope they find us safe. Wendy Lauder says, just share to Twitter. Thank you so much. If I don't follow you back yet on Twitter, you guys, don't take offense. Sometimes it's hard for me to catch up. So make sure you tag me in something so that I can see it or send me a message or something like that. Okay. Oh, yeah. Angela says, oh, I know. I was about to type. We need to all pitch in and get Gisela a Grizzly drone. I so would love a Grizzly drone. I would. And the drone license and the whole thing. I want to do all of it. Okay. So I'm just going to unpin this, just so we can keep up with what's going on here, right? Okay. Now, this was from the Dutch case that I shared with you guys. I hope you'll share that too. Oh, yeah. Here was the lane closed. Sorry, I had lots of things open for that case. And here, my word. All right. Okay, so I'm very happy that you guys are rolling in. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here for Case Club today. It's really nice to be able to do these updates with you guys. Sometimes it's hard to do them all, you know? Thank you so much for all you do for the missing and cases. Thank you, True Crime with Sunshine. Janet, you're making me jealous. Janet's like, I'm licensed. I need to get licensed. All right. So let's do this now so we can read again. This has got Gabby Petito vibes to it. Family searching for missing Port Angeles woman, last seen in Santa Monica. Jackie Cary, 33, traveled to California with a man she's known for years. The man returned without Cary and her family has not been able to contact her. That's scary, right? So, Port Angeles, Washington. Port Angeles resident Jackie Cary has been missing since last month. Her family said she traveled to California with a man she knows. The man returned, but Cary did not. Cary, 33, has spent her entire life in Port Angeles. Her sisters said they haven't heard from her and she hasn't posted on social media. Cary's last known location was the Santa Monica Pier in California. Wow. They say for her to just go completely silent and in the dark is just out of character for her, and that's the concerning part, said Cary's sister, Vernay Perkins. Cary's sisters, Perkins and Vicky Newman, said they filed a missing persons report with the Clallam County Sheriff's Office, CCSO. On Wednesday, the Sheriff's Office confirmed a missing persons report was filed on October 10th and released other details about the case. Cary's sister said she traveled to California with a man that she's known for years. The CCSO said he's also from the Port Angeles area. Cary's family said the man left Cary in California after an altercation. An argument took place. He left and he came back to get her, but she wasn't there and said she wasn't going with him. And so he left her there. Now, we've heard that story before, haven't we? I'm not saying it's not true, but we've heard it before. That's also in the Irene Gakwa case, which we're going to look at updates in that case too. We had Stacey Kester on the Grizzly True Crime Show. If you missed it, for the Irene Gakwa case, she's leading the search for her. Yeah, Nathan Heitman, Irene Gakwa's former fiance, said just that. You know, oh no, she just left by herself. But this is very scary. So an argument took place. He left and he came back to get her, but then she wasn't there and said she wasn't going with him, and so he left her there. Okay. The CCSO said they interviewed the man Cary went to California with, who told investigators he last saw Cary near the end of August or the beginning of September. Sorry for all these adverts. I don't know exactly what must I do here. Okay, just leave them there. Leave them there. Interesting. Okay. So, according to the CCSO, the man told investigators they were sleeping in his car in a parking lot near Santa Monica, likely a McDonald's, on the 13700 block of Van Nuys Boulevard in, what is that, Tacoma? The man told police Cary was mad when they woke up, and she got out of the car and started throwing things at him, so he drove away. The man told police Cary sent him a message a short while later to come get her. The CCSO said the man told investigators Cary wasn't there when he went back to pick her up. The man told the CCSO he was unable to find Cary, so he returned to Port Angeles. The man told them that he received messages from Cary's phone at the beginning of September, but nothing else. The CCSO, said Cary's family last received messages from Cary's phone on September 6th. Disc Golf Bear says super sus, right? This is super sus. Caroline, off topic. Yay, Gisela. I'm happy to see you guys today too. I hope you guys are having a good day. And if you're not, don't worry, we're here together. Oh, my goodness. So yeah, trust the family. And let me see who shared that. Let me see. Good job. Good job. Auntie Lynn, hashtag trust the family. Exactly. Yeah. This is very hectic. So they say Cary's family said she struggled with addiction. Newman and Perkins said the Port Angeles community has looked out for her. They're now worried about her safety. It's our sister. It's my other half, said Newman, who is Cary's twin. I'm not going to ever stop until we find answers because she's part of who I am. They hope someone's seen Cary or has information that can help the family find her. They started a Facebook group and asked anyone with information to contact the Clallam County Sheriff's Office at 360-417-2262. We're not the type of family to just let my sister fall to the wayside. We are people that care regardless of whatever her situation may be. And then here is the Facebook group, which I'll put in the chat right now if you guys do want to check it out. If you do, make sure you come back or just minimize the screen if you've got YouTube Premium. I've still got to join myself. Let's join. Can join? Sometimes they ask for things, you see? It's facts and updates. Do you agree to be respectful? Yes. Are you family or personally related? If so, how? No. Submit. Okay. Oh, I joined. Okay, good, good, good. It's pending approval though. So here we can see, these Facebook groups are very, very useful. I'm just quickly going to look at media so we can see some pictures of Cary. So here's a flyer which you can download and share if you wouldn't mind, you guys. Look at Jackie Cary, how to spell it for social media. Age 33, hair color brown, eyes brown, 5'2", 115 pounds. She was last seen sometime in September 2022 when she took a road trip with Kevin Canor to the Santa Monica Pier in Santa Monica, California. Kevin claims he left Jackie there after an altercation between them. Family said it is very out of character for her to not contact family. Jackie has 2 children under the age of 5. Her social media accounts haven't had any activity on them either. If anyone has any information regarding Jackie's whereabouts or her disappearance, please contact Clallam County Sheriff's Office. My word. Robinson Crusoe says Melon Boy said he unalived Gabby as a favor to end her suffering. So scary to hear this guy. Right? Lady Vanderboom, cool name, just joined. Thank you for being here. If you guys have just joined, this is Case Club. We're looking at many updates in many cases. So you might want to watch the replay afterwards from the beginning. Just start from the beginning and go up to what you missed out on because we're covering lots of cases. Oh, Pacoima. Very, very dangerous area in LA. High crime. Oh, my word. Sleeping in a car. Ding dong. You say at least it wasn't her car. Oh boy. So let's just continue to look at some pictures.
Jackie Carli.
Oh my word. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going up there. What? My name is Tossed. A lie and missing peeps. Called me about that lie and offers my phone. I don't know what this is exactly. And offers my phone. No, not necessary. Detect. Wow. Okay. I'm trying to find just some pictures. Here's a picture of Cary and 2 young children. That is a red flag. She wouldn't just leave her children. Pacoima. Vanachim. I'm all caught up. Phew. Thanks for highlighting less known cases, G. My absolute pleasure. Straight out of Compton is Pacoima. Okay. Thank you, Jessica. A new update on Hebe and Sane with video. We will check that out in a moment. So let's just... So you can see... Oh, there's a lot shared here. Other cases. Eliza Fletcher as well. Here's some pictures. How do we zoom into that? Yes, we're zooming in. Okay, very nice. Okay, so this is the man. They say, we need your help. Here are a few things you can do. Copy and paste this post. Send it directly to any and all media outlets near you or any that you follow on Facebook. This is to help spread Jackie's story on the news. You can also see if you can copy and post it directly to their pages. Well, I hope this helps. Covering it over here on Grizzly 2 Crime. I know you Grizzlies. I know some of you. I hope you all do share it. Please share it and use our hashtag Jackie Cary as well. So I believe they spell it like this. I'm going to put it in the chat. So share that hashtag on Twitter if you can, or Facebook, or whichever social media profile you can share it to. Reddit. Okay, so here's some pictures. Interesting. Here they say you can copy and paste this and send emails to the media links of this page. Very good idea. Missing person. So this is everything we just went over. She's a Port Angeles resident who left on a trip on August 26th. Oh, man. August 26th, to Santa Monica Pier in Southern California with Port Angeles resident Kevin Canor. They were driving a Chrysler 300. The last communication was via messages to her mother on September 4th and 6th. There's been absolutely no contact with her family, friends, nor any activity on any social media outlets or platforms. We are all extremely concerned about the welfare and location of our sister. She's a mother to 2 beautiful children, a sister to many siblings, as well as a daughter herself. Jackie's been reported as a missing person here in Clallam County, as well as to the CCSO. Any information that may help us locate our beloved sister is desperately needed. Please help our family bring her home where she belongs. Last seen with Kevin Kenor pic below. So here's also the numbers that you can call. If you have information to give but you want to remain anonymous, please contact us directly at Criminal Elements Facts and Updates or Ray Nebo at voicesforthesilence.org. Whoa. Oh no, Jessica. 2 people found dead near the car in Hebe and Sane case. That is an extreme red flag. Abel Windsor, nice to see you. Welcome to Case Club. This case that we're talking about now, well, I don't know where you are in the stream, Melanie, but right now we're talking about Jackie Cary. It sounds a lot like Gabby Petito's case, and the dates are kind of eerie too, if you think about it. She left on a trip on August 26th. You know, Gabby was last seen on August 27th last year, 2021. So Jackie left on August 26th, 2022, to Santa Monica Pier in Southern California, and she hasn't been seen since. So that is very scary. Goodness. So please share it, you guys, if you can. Join the group, Jackie Cary Missing Facts and Updates. I really hope that they will be able to find her. I just want to make sure, I know that some of the mods couldn't make it today. You guys who are in here today, are you okay? Let me know if you need me to put it on slow mode. Very suspicious. He doesn't look like a happy guy. Oh boy. Okay, so what I quickly want to do before we move, we're moving through a lot of cases today, so we can cover many cases, many missing person cases, updates as well. So we're still going to be looking at updates, a quick update in Irene Gakwa's case. We're going to look at those 4 Oklahoma men who were shot and dismembered. That story is hectic. I've been trying to wrap my mind around it. Letecia Stauch, Cassie Carli, and Quinton Simon. So that's what we still got coming up. I just quickly want to check my emails. Thank you so much to Jessica for sending me that. So the case I covered right before this, 2 cases before, when I started the stream, was this Dutch case. And it was this missing 10-year-old girl and her caretaker. They've been missing since Monday. And there's video here, which I'll also check. And whoa, this is breaking news now. In the Netherlands, for missing persons, they say the bodies of missing Sane and Hebe are believed to have been found in a dark Kia Picanto. Let the police know it was found tonight in the water at the Empel Junction. The 10-year-old Hebe and a 26-year-old supervisor have been missing since Monday evening. Hebe had been picked up by Sane at the end of the afternoon in Ramsdonksveer. We did a bit of map time as well, and would be taken home in Vught, but they never arrived. They were last seen on the A59 near Waspik. Today, police and about 120 volunteers from the Veterans Search Team searched for the duo. The search was mainly concentrated in Waspik and also north of that place. Groups were searched for irregularities such as tire tracks in the verge. A police helicopter also flew over the search area. This afternoon, a group of volunteers from Urk also joined the search, which searched at Drunen and in the Luense and Drunense dunes. RTL News was also present at the search today. When Hebe did not return home on Monday evening, the alarm was quickly raised because the girl has serious multiple disabilities and needs care at any time of the day. Since then, police, volunteers, and friends have been looking for the duo in several places in and around Waspik. After a tip, a channel was searched, a canal, but they were not found. This is direct translation from Dutch to English, I think. So they searched a canal, okay? Hebe's family released a statement yesterday in which they wrote that Hebe and Sane have a special bond. The family hopes that they will be found together soon. The statement said, "We want nothing more than to have her back in our arms." So here is a video with the updates as well. I don't know if it's in Dutch or not. Oh, why does it do that? It's like not showing on the screen here. That's weird. Why? Let's see. It's like you can't stream it. Look there. That is strange. I can see it on my side, but you guys can't see it, right? Oh my word. Because on this screen here, it is not showing the image. But what it is emergency vehicles on the side of the road, on the highway. I just want to see. Wow, I'm very amazed that I've got my VPN on so that I could see all of the American articles. I still think it's ridiculous in 2022 how you can't see certain articles from certain countries. Don't you think that's weird, you guys? In 2022? Jessica says, so the turn goes right and the water and car on the left. Okay, okay. Oh my word. Thank you so much for sending me that. I really appreciate it. That is so sad. So that is breaking news in this country. I'm so sorry, you guys that are here in the Netherlands. Since I heard about this case, I was like, oh my word, we hardly hear of that here. I hope they find her soon. So that really sucks. Yes. Caroline says, I see a nice black rectangle with some lines on it. Yes, I don't know why. That is so strange. So I'm sure if I took the VPN off, then I would be able to. It's just I've got it on right now. All right. Yes, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. All right. EU wants to declare what other countries do. But Abel, it's not just about that. I can't see any American articles. So that I find, well, not any, but most like WFLA can't see any news from WFLA unless I have a VPN. Isn't that strange? But it sucks. So it's not just the EU. I feel like America also closes off some things. And I'm like, why? Anyway, all right. So, okay, so we looked at Jackie Cary's case. So I hope you guys will share that as well. Here's an update in Irene Gakwa's case, which is an amazing update since Soldier Mom Stacey Kester was on the show. Irene Gakwa has been missing since February 24th, 2022. Around the same day, from what I remember, we've covered this case many times. Her fiance bought a 55-gallon drum and a shovel and boots and all sorts of really weird items on the day she went missing. And neighbors said they saw him burning something in the backyard. The drum's never been found. Irene's missing. He emptied her bank accounts, deleted her social media accounts, tried to communicate with her family, but all in English, so they were like, red flag. It's a very sad case. But there's a really awesome search team. The community has come together for Irene, and they're like, they will never give up, which is amazing because they haven't met Irene in person. They just heard about her and her case, and they formed this very strong group looking for her almost daily. So let's just look at this update.
Today is October 16th, 2022. It was 234 days ago that Irene Gakwa was on a video call with her parents in Kenya. After that, nobody has seen or heard from her since. On Thursday, the FBI and Gillette Police Department executed a search warrant on Nathan Heitman's home. We do not know what was found during that search. We do not know what evidence or what information the police received to execute that search. It is an active investigation, and there is a lot that cannot be shared with the public or even cannot be shared with Irene's family at this time. What evidence or what information the police received
I just want to pause that.
to execute that search. It is an active investigation, and there is a lot that cannot be shared with the public or even cannot be shared with Irene's family at this time.
Okay. So for immediate release, find Irene Gakwa, the group, law enforcement activity on Pathfinder Circle, Gillette, Wyoming. On Thursday, October 13th, the Gillette Police Department will have an increased presence on the 1600 block of Pathfinder Circle. There's no danger to the public. Law enforcement personnel are expected to be in the vicinity of Pathfinder Circle for several hours throughout the day. The activity is related to the Gillette Police Department's investigation into the disappearance of 32-year-old Irene Gakwa. Analysis of evidence has led to the development of additional cause to return to the residence that Irene shared with Nathan Heitman. Detectives applied for and were granted additional search warrants to further the investigation. Irene was last seen in a video call with her parents on February 24th, 2022. Yes, you guys, you heard that right. February. She was reported missing to the Gillette Police Department on March 20th, 2022 by her brother. Information obtained through investigation suggests Irene went missing under suspicious circumstances. If you have any information related to Irene's disappearance, please contact Gillette Police Department 307-682-5155. So she's originally from Kenya. Two of her brothers also moved to the United States, and Irene had moved to Wyoming, to Gillette, Wyoming, with this guy, Nathan Heitman. So if you followed this case, I've covered it many times. It's under the missing persons playlist. I think I also have an Irene Gakwa playlist. So please check it out because we've done a deep dive. We've done presentations, map time. We've spoken to Stacey Kester, who's doing an amazing job covering her case on TikTok almost daily. So go check that out, Soldier Mom WY. Then you can catch up on everything there as well. And she's leading the community searches, which is just so incredible to see humanity come together to search for a woman without giving up, keeping the pressure on. That's exactly what we try to do, right? On social media, keep the pressure on so the case doesn't go cold. And because of that, I'm getting literally goosebumps right now because of that. The police have said, you know what? Based on all the evidence, okay, we're going back in. Search warrant on the house. And I'm like, this is amazing. I hope that they found something that could help find answers for what the heck happened to Irene Gakwa. It sounds extremely sad and sinister. Her family absolutely wants closure. We've also looked at interviews of her dad, which was very sad to see. He's in Kenya still. So yes, this update right here, I'm like, oh my word. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. Janet Murphy says, best mods. Yes, best mods. Caroline said, in these missing persons cases, sometimes we get reverse pics of the sought person from phone selfies. Our mirror image face is not the same as our real face. Interesting. So if you have only just rolled in recently now to today's episode, this is Case Club. We're looking at updates in many cases. So if you're only joining us now, welcome. This is what I do when there's just too many updates to do in separate videos. And I'm not going to sit here all day making shorts because some people don't like shorts. You prefer the interactive, sitting here together case club. So I'm happy to do that with you guys. So we've so far looked at a Princeton student that has gone missing since Friday, 3 a.m. We've looked at a horrible case of a 10-year-old Dutch girl going missing with a 26-year-old caretaker. I was thinking, man, we're going to need AWP here in the Netherlands, but the police here actually did such a great job. They found the car in the water within 2 days. They found it today, and then they also found their bodies, which is very, very sad to hear. We looked at the case of Jackie Cary, which sounds very much like Gabby Petito's case, and now we've looked at an update in Irene Gakwa's case as well. So what I'm going to do is this again, like this. Doodleback Glory, I'm open to whatever. Yes, Jessica says it's been eerily quiet around the Debbie Collier case and the case where the girl escaped, I believe in Kansas. Oh my word, it really has. It really has. I'm amazed that there's no updates. BCBA, oh hey, Petito deposition in your Twitter DM. Thank you so much. Donut says electrical storm. Yeah, my lights went out for 3 seconds. What? Okay. What's up, Katie K? What's up, Grizzlies? I'm in the house. Very nice. Okay. So I'm going to just unpin this one. I do this so that we can see what is happening. I'll check my Twitter DMs after all of this, if that's okay. So this one we've also seen. All right. What's this? What we got going on here? Oh, yeah. This case. I just want to see what this one is. Yep. Okay, let's look at this update quickly. Sorry, I have to cough in here. I'm still getting there. I'm much, much better. I just wanted to show you guys that, oh my word, Leticia Stauch, wow. I'm probably going to do an episode on my other channel, GNT, and snark it up about the letter she wrote. She's literally suing the jail for not giving her the meals she wants. Kosher food. She says she has the right to kosher food, and she's complaining like she thinks it's a freaking hotel. Anyway, the judge has set a March trial date for Letecia Stauch murder case. If you didn't hear anything about this case, I also have a playlist for that, the Gannon Stauch playlist. So check that out. They say, just hold on one second. Richard says, my heart goes out to the loved ones of Herbert, Swat, and Sane Boss. Exactly. Thank you so much for saying that. I really appreciate it. And yes, our hearts go out to them. This is terrible news. I mean, missing on Monday, searching for them, and now they found the car and 2 bodies. That's very sad. Okay. So, if we... Ricky Beaver is in the house. Welcome. So here they say the judge overseeing the case of Letecia Stauch has set a trial date, finally, of March 2023. The trial date was set after the court heard the defense has withdrawn a request for a medical exam at the state mental hospital in Pueblo, but will instead have a defense-retained expert conduct testing at the El Paso County Jail by December. So she has been postponing her trial by, I feel like, in my personal opinion, playing all these games, of insanity plea and then suing the prison for not giving her kosher meals and then writing to the judge, all kinds of stuff. I really feel like she thinks she's like in a hotel and she's complaining to the manager all day long. It's very, very annoying. Okay. Chatting on the lappy, watching G on the big screen. All right, so here her trial has finally been set for March 2023. We want justice for Gannon Stauch, her stepson that she allegedly, until proven guilty, murdered. They say the move to a spring trial date means there are other new hearing dates in this case. The deadline for all motions to be filed will be the week before Christmas, with motions being considered in February. Today's setting of a trial date should not be considered the final word in scheduling, oh my word, as the court has seen many reschedulings amid twists, turns, requests, and refusals from the defendant since her arrest in March 2020, you guys. She was arrested in March 2020, and she has made it so incredibly difficult. It's like, Leticia Stauch is accused of killing her 11-year-old stepson, Gannon Stauch, in 2020. We've done a deep dive on that case, so if you didn't see my coverage of it, I hope that you will check it out. She was in the courtroom today for the hearing and informed the judge she would not be answering any questions, according to her defense counsel. Despite that statement, the judge confirmed with attorneys that the clock for a speedy trial will not start until the request, reviews, and tests are complete in December. These evaluations are meant to determine Stauch's sanity at the time of the alleged crime, not her competency to stand trial. She's been found competent to stand trial twice. Competency just means, do you know what's going on? Do you know that the person sitting up there with a black robe is a judge? Huh? Insanity is the tough one. That means if you're accused of committing a crime at the time when you were actually doing the criminal action, you have no idea what you're doing. You have no idea that what you're doing is wrong, explained Sean Conti, a criminal defense attorney in Pueblo. Now, if you did the deep dive with us, my goodness, she knew what she was doing. It was planned out a lot by the looks of it. If we just do map time, right? Katie K says, can you sue in jail? Well, she's trying to. My goodness. Jessica says, I haven't heard of the case. Oh, okay. Yeah. I hope you'll look up Gannon Stauch's case. Wow. We looked at her interviews as well, where she said, when they find Gannon, everybody will absolutely, will be giving her a sincere apology. Sure, she just makes me so mad. My word. Yes. Angela says, who the hell do these people think they are? I'll say when they start their crap, solitary confinement for a week each time they pull that. And she's pulled a lot. My word. They say the state hospital has been juggling a combination of bed shortages and staffing issues recently, which is part of why the result of Stauch's first sanity evaluation took roughly 9 months to get back. District Attorney Michael Allen reminded the judge of the prosecution's opposition to the waiving of a jury trial in this case, as they would prefer to seat a jury for the trial. Wow, so I'm not going to read all of this, but that is the update that the trial is set for now, for March. I really hope it goes forward. If we look at just her types of letters that she writes, claim number 1. This is her letters, okay? Kosher violations. First Amendment. From July 2021 until February 2022, my First Amendment right was violated by means of my kosher diet. Just Hear the tone, you guys. Now you understand why I want to put this on my other channel. I want to snark it all the way up with this because this makes me so mad. Listen to that tone. My First Amendment right was violated by means of my kosher diet. Inmates sign an agreement stating that they will adhere to the policy and follow their kosher diet guidelines to avoid interruption of meals and services. During this time, I expressed several concerns of the meals not being wrapped appropriately, items that were not kosher approved being placed in our diets, and the violation of sanitation by putting kosher on open trays. I asked deputies to alert their superiors that the policy and custom by El Paso County Jail was not prohibited per the religious affiliation. Below are a list of inmate, what does that say, kites that followed once staff refused to contact Trinity Food Services and let admin know of the violations. And so here you go. Here you go. She's writing this all down. This is what she's doing in jail, you guys. Complaining. Complaining to the manager, okay? How dare they not wrap her food? So, yeah. Yes, Amber also says, I'm so sick of her delays. Whew. Katie says, someone needs to crack the whip on this Letecia lady. Jail isn't supposed to be fun or comfortable, nor is spelling her name correctly. Yeah, this is a definite snarky time. So, I do want to cover this on G&T. I've just been struggling a little bit with time. But I do want to because I know we can get real snarky reading through these letters. It already is making me so angry and feeling so snarky right now that I'm like, I can't even. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, my narcissistic much. Yes. Red Stiletto says, you will have to do this on G&T. I will have to. I know, right? Okay, so now if we look at this, have you guys been following this story? This is a crazy case. Oh my word. So when I heard about this, it was 4 men in Oklahoma got on their bicycles and cycled to a scrapyard, and then they went missing. And I'm like, what is that? And then it turns out that all of them were murdered and dismembered, and the police were then hauling body parts out of the river. What? This case is so crazy. And they've only arrested one guy? I don't know if he did this all by himself. My word. Yeah, food for snark. Angela Bloom says paper cuts and salt on every finger for the rest of her life. Wow. So if we look at this, okay, I'm just going to go over this because I wanted to cover this case, but I'm just like, I'm struggling to keep up with it because the whole, cause, you know, I'm covering lots of cases, number one. Number two, I'm just like, what? And then what? And then where? Why? That's my reaction all day to this. Like, sorry, what now? So they said police on Monday confirmed that the bodies pulled from an Oklahoma river last week were the 4 missing bicyclists and revealed that the men had been shot and dismembered while on their way to commit a crime. Now, to me, that's already like, these are pictures of the 4 men. They're on bicycles in Oklahoma on the way to commit a crime. What? And they were sure messed with the wrong person or something. I don't know what was going on here, but they say, oh no, I'm probably going to say this wrong. Okmulgee Police Chief Joe Prentice said the human remains pulled from the Deep Fork River on Friday belonged to Mark Chastain, 32, his brother, Billy Chastain, 30, Mike Sparks, 32, and Alex Stevens, 29. I mean, all young. He said authorities believe that the cyclists had been in the process of committing a crime when they went missing on a bike ride from one of their houses last Sunday evening. We believe the men planned to commit some kind of criminal act when they left the residence on West 6th Street, Prentice told reporters. That belief is based on information supplied by a witness who reports that they were invited to go with the men to hit a lick big enough for all of them, he said, using slang for obtaining money illegally. I also had to look that up. I'm like, what does hit a lick mean? Trigger bunny? Does someone need trigger bunny? Trigger bunny's here. Trigger bunny. Trigger bunny. Trigger warning if anyone is upset by this because, whoa, dismemberment. Trigger warning for dismemberment. Angela Bloom says, this was nuts. Like, is it a setup to kill sort of thing? I mean, I also wonder. I've read a whole bunch on what goes on in this area, and there's all kinds of gangs and all sorts of things. I don't know. It's very, very difficult. Book Girl says, I just heard yesterday that Tylee and JJ have never been released to their grandparents for burial. That is very sad. That is for the Lori Vallow Daybell case, which I've also covered. If you want to deep dive that one with me, check out that playlist as well. I am also looking for updates in that case, but that's also quite snark-worthy. Lori Bella, oh my word, the way she conducts herself in court. Oh, no, no, no. Don't get me started now. Okay, so these four men got on their bicycles on Sunday night. I believe it was around 8 p.m. And they said they were going to hit a lick big enough for all of them, which is slang for obtaining money illegally. One of the victims' phones last pinged at a salvage yard owned by a person of interest in the case, Joe Kennedy. Now, he is not an average Joe, right? Huh? No, don't be triggered by the trigger bunny. The trigger bunny loves you. Look at this nerdy little trigger bunny. Angela Bloom says hit a lick means commit a crime, a robbery, usually. Wow. Wool Lab says it would be exhausting to cut up one body, much less four. Exactly. I feel like he had help. That's what I'm trying to gather. How can one man? I feel like he had help. Anyway, they say a search of a nearby scrapyard turned up evidence of a violent event, and police were looking to speak to Kennedy, who had been interviewed by cops Friday before going missing a day later. Then, Kennedy was not considered a suspect, but was possibly wanting to unalive himself, according to Prentice. Local, state, and federal investigators said they believed they pulled the last of the victim's dismembered body parts from the river Monday morning. What? Prentice said the remains had likely been in the water since last Sunday and were not weighed down. The victims' bicycles have not been recovered, nor had a murder weapon, according to police. So these are the four victims. Oh, my word. And yes, they arrested the person of interest in Florida yesterday. Is it here? That's not it. That's not it. Wait, I'm going to show it to you now. We'll go here. It's okmulgee. Something like that. Person of interest. Wait. Person of interest. He was arrested in Florida, huh? Let's see if we can look at this one. Ah, okay. Yes. No. Person of interest in okmulgee murders arrested in Florida. Okmulgee, Oklahoma. A person of interest in the okmulgee murders was arrested in Florida. On Tuesday, the Okmulgee police announced that Joe Kennedy is in custody. Police said he was arrested in a vehicle that was reported stolen to the Okmulgee County Sheriff's Office on October 17th. Police said he was arrested in Daytona Beach Shores, Florida. On Facebook, police said a warrant was issued for his arrest in Okmulgee County District Court. They said the district attorney and the sheriff will begin the process of getting Kennedy back to Okmulgee County. The bodies were later identified as four Okmulgee men who were last seen riding their bicycles. The four missing friends were Mark Chaston, Billy Chaston, Mike Sparks, and Alex Stevens. Wow. They said the official cause of death is pending, but the men had gunshot wounds and their bodies had been dismembered. Police said the bodies were discovered after someone saw something suspicious in the river on Friday. The bicycles haven't been found yet. Investigators combed through a salvage yard on 20th Street that Kennedy owns, where one of the victims' phones was tracked. Kennedy was reported missing over the weekend, and police said they found his car behind a building in the neighboring town of Morris. He was arrested in a vehicle that had been reported stolen Monday, and yeah, in Florida. I'm just like, what? Let's just quickly go here. Okmulgee, main person of interest. See if they show a picture here. Joe Kennedy, 67 years old. A 67-year-old man murdering four other men. What? And then they all end up dismembered? Oh my goodness. So they say the man who was named as a person of interest in the gruesome killings of four men who were shot, dismembered, and found in an Oklahoma river last week was taken into custody Tuesday in Florida on an unrelated charge, authorities said. Joe Kennedy, 67, was arrested in Daytona Beach Shores in a vehicle that was reported stolen on Monday. Okmulgee police said he's being held on a charge of grand theft of a motor vehicle with no bond, according to the Letecia County inmate record. The DA and the sheriff will begin the process of getting Kennedy back to Okmulgee County, police said in a statement. The murder investigation is ongoing, and investigators continue to follow leads every day. Police have not detailed why Kennedy is a person of interest, and they've not named him a suspect in the murders. According to the arrest warrant in Florida, he was reported as a missing person, but Kennedy advised police he was not a missing person and was not in any danger. He was transported to Volusia County Branch Jail, where jail records list him as being charged with grand theft of a motor vehicle and being a fugitive from justice. He's also being held on a warrant issued for his arrest in Okmulgee County District Court in relation to a shooting in 2012. He's also said to appear before a Letecia County judge on Wednesday afternoon, according to the clerk of courts. It's unclear whether Kennedy has an attorney. The arrest comes a week since 4 men, Mark Chaston, Billy Chaston, Mike Sparks, and Alex Stevens, were reported missing after leaving Billy Chaston's home on bicycles around 9 p.m. on October 9th, according to the police chief Joe Prentice. Their bodies, which had been shot and dismembered, were found days later in a river outside Okmulgee, a city of about 11,000 people, roughly a 35-mile drive south of Tulsa. Oh my goodness. They believe the 4 friends were planning a crime. This is a very extensive article. April Ann says they arrested him on prior charge from 2012. Yes. If you guys are only rolling in now, welcome to Case Club. I hope that you'll watch the replay so you can catch the updates on many cases that we're covering today. Case Club is when we look at all the headlines of what's going on in many cases that we've deep dived before. So if you're finding this is not my usual deep dive style, this case I haven't deep dived, but many of these we're talking about, it's either missing persons cases I want to share with you, or cases we have deep dived already that I just want to give updates on, or sometimes it's cases like this that I'm only starting to dive into and I'm like, what? So while it remains unclear what led up to the men's deaths, it appears that they were planning to commit a crime when they left Billy Chaston's home, Prentice said. Interesting. I wonder what it is they were doing and what the heck happened. Right? I just want to see how far. Okay. So say, after the men were reported missing, police said they believed at least 2 of the men had cell phones with them. Investigators traced the phone's path, finding the devices, went to 2 salvage yards, one about 5 miles from the river and the other about 10 to 12 miles from the river, Prentice told CNN on Saturday. Police later found evidence of a violent event on property adjoining one of those locations, the chief said without elaborating. The chief said police had a person of interest in the case Monday, describing them as someone we'd like to talk to. And now we've looked at all of that, right? They say, I've worked over 80 murders in my career. I've worked murders involving multiple victims. I've worked dismemberments, but this case involves the highest number of victims, and it's a very violent event, Prentice said. Wow. John Chaston, the uncle of Mark and Billy Chaston, told CNN their family was shocked, outraged, and filled with heartbreak when police announced the brothers, along with their 2 friends, were found murdered and dismembered. I'm a hard guy. People don't see me cry, Chaston said, and I was devastated. Chaston said he could not envision his nephews doing anything to warrant so much violence. Mark was the father of 2 children, and Billy had 4 children. Chaston described them as hard workers and good fathers who loved their families. Whatever was going on, I don't know, but what I do know is we need some justice for this, Chaston said. The families, he said, were already struggling financially before the deaths and have created a GoFundMe page to help cover funeral costs. Wow. Elizabeth says, you can't carry much on a bicycle, though. Weird. Well, come to the Netherlands, and then you will see. I'm always amazed because, there's so many people that ride bicycles here. It's predominantly bicycles. There are, of course, cars, but many people ride bicycles. And oh my word, you will literally see like a mom with 2 kids, a dog, and carrying like a table on one bicycle. I'm like, what? This is fascinating. I always want to film it for you guys, especially like on Patreon or something, but it's a bit awkward filming that, to like be staring at people and filming them. But yes. Janet says, I don't think G sleeps, keeping us surprised with her research. I tried to sleep. I had lots of nap time today. I was actually feeling really overwhelmed with all these case updates, and then I'm like, why am I overwhelmed? Do Case Club. Dana says, who rides a bike to commit a crime? It's very interesting. They must have been instructed to do so, right? Like, meet me there on your bicycles so that no one could track your car or something. I don't know. One bicycle had a cart behind it. Oh, thank you, coffee bar lady. Interesting. Oh, my word. Yes. Priestess Mariki. Yeah, and an umbrella. Don't forget the umbrella in the Netherlands. And an umbrella. I was amazed how much people carry. Okay, I'm quickly going to take this off here for a second. I just want to make sure that we unpin all the things we've already seen. Just bear with me. What a shocking case, right? I've been following that and like, so what? So now, I haven't forgotten BCBE about your Twitter message. I wanted to update you guys now on, we're going to look at Cassie Carli's case, Quinton Simon, then I'm going to check my Twitter messages. So in Cassie Carli's case, this was also one that we deep dived. I think that was one of the times when Mr. Grizzly actually did a simulated flight for us. He's got his own channel now, you guys, Sakura Aviation, but he did a flight for us over the area so we could see like an aerial view of the area where Cassie Carli went missing. And I was shocked to hear that they dropped the charges against Marcus Spanavello, but at least they found a way to prosecute him for something, because it sounded scary where the case was going. So yes, Cheryl says, hit a lick, what next? Pack it. Yeah. The mob crew. I'll stay with my car. It's amazing what we get attached to. Yes. I know, right, Jessica? We should have a Grizzly dictionary. Papa Squad, hit a lick. What else do we have? I'm sure we have things, right? Texie says, so either they had a contact with a truck that would meet them, they had a wagon attached, or this was more of a recon or moving closer to easy access kind of thing. Yeah. All right. So yeah, they say Cassie Carli case. Marcus Spanavello to be prosecuted in Alabama in a VAR woman's death. Charges have been dropped in Santa Rosa County against Marcus Spanavello, the one-time boyfriend of Cassie Carli, and the man Santa Rosa County Sheriff Bob Johnson implicated as the main suspect in Carli's death. If you want the deep dive, the map time, the timeline, even speaking to some of Cassie's friends, please check out the Cassie Carli playlist so you can catch up on this case. They say documents filed with the Santa Rosa County Clerk of the court's office indicates the First Judicial Circuit State Attorney's Office believes a stronger case can be built against Spanavello in St. Clair County, Alabama, where Carli's body was found. In an effort to prosecute the strongest case, and after communicating with law enforcement officers in both states, the Office of the State Attorney believes that in the interest of justice, the actions of Marcus Spanavello are most appropriately prosecuted in Alabama, the court documents state. The decision did not result in Spanavello being released from custody. He was being held now as an out-of-state fugitive, records show. The local charges against Spanavello were dropped Thursday, just ahead of a trial scheduled to get underway with jury selection on Monday. He was facing 2 felony charges of tampering with evidence and giving false information to law enforcement, court records show. He had also been charged with a misdemeanor for declining to provide a DNA sample. You've never seen a guy smirk like Marcus Spanavello. We need to help fight for justice for Cassie Carli. So please share this, hashtag Cassie Carli. And let's keep an eye on this. I really hope that he will never, ever, ever get out of prison. My goodness. Lyle Harmon, the state attorney in St. Clair County, declined to say what charges might be awaiting Spanavello upon his arrival in Alabama. I'm not making any comment right now, Harmon said. When we have an opportunity to make a statement, we'll make a statement. Harmon said he'd been inundated with calls about the case, and he was urging reporters to respect the process. Wow. Okay, so I just want to go over this. They're not discussing the facts of a pending investigation. Carli, 37, was reported missing on March 27th after she failed to return from a custody exchange with Spanavello, an ex-boyfriend with whom she shared a 4-year-old daughter. Her vehicle was found abandoned at the site of the meeting with her purse still inside. A week-long search for Carli ended during the weekend of April 3rd when her body was discovered in a shallow grave in a barn in Alabama. Following Spanavello's arrest, Santa Rosa County Sheriff Bob Johnson expressed confidence that a murder charge was imminent. At a press conference held immediately after Carli's body was found, he said, I think Spanavello is either going to spend the rest of his life in prison or is going to get the needle. Hopefully, the needle. You see, so even he says it. Oh, my word. Yes. Wow. They say Gillian Durkin has told the News Journal that any murder charges filed against Spanavello would likely come from Alabama authorities, since that was the agency tasked with investigating Carli's death. And then there's this one where they say he was charged with felony abuse of a corpse in Alabama. The ex-boyfriend of a Florida woman whose body was found in a shallow grave in Alabama has been charged with a felony crime in St. Clair County. DA Lyle Harmon on Monday said a warrant has been issued against Marcus Spanavello for abuse of a corpse in connection with the death of Cassie Carli. According to Alabama law, a person commits the crime of abuse of a corpse if he or she knowingly treats a human corpse in a way that would outrage ordinary family sensibilities. The charge is a Class C felony, punishable by 1 to 10 years in prison. Spanavello has not been charged in Carli's death, and that makes me mad. On Friday, Harmon said Spanavello signed documents agreeing to extradition to Alabama. On Monday, he remained in the Santa Rosa County Jail in Florida. First and foremost, our hearts and prayers go out to the family of Cassie Carli, Harmon said in a statement released Monday. Currently, a massive investigation into Cassie Carli's death is ongoing and involves 3 states and their respective state agencies. These agencies continue to work tirelessly with each other for the common goal of justice. Harmon's announcement comes after Florida officials last week dismissed charges against Spanavello there. He'd been charged with tampering with evidence, giving false information concerning a missing person investigation, and destruction of evidence in Santa Rosa County. So this is a picture of the barn. Oh no, just like brings back all the memories of when we first saw this. Do you remember, guys? Oh my goodness. A Springville, Alabama barn is where the body of Cassie Carli was found on April 2nd, 2022. The Florida woman has been missing for 1 week, they said then. That was then. Oh my word. Sure. Harmon said the abuse of corpse charge against Spanavello has been pending since May, and a hold had been placed on Spanavello while he was in custody in Florida. Since Spanavello has now agreed to extradition, he'll be brought to Alabama. The charge against him is eligible for bond, Harmon said. Oh no. While the investigation into the cause and manner of Cassie Carli's death are ongoing, this current charge does not limit any agency or state from pursuing additional charges at the appropriate time, Harmon said. I'm prevented by the Alabama rules of professional conduct from discussing matters involving current investigations and active cases other than the information that I provided above. Therefore, I will not be making further statements regarding this investigation unless additional charges are brought. Wow. I hope that you guys will check out the case coverage we did as well. Van Chimp says it's unbelievable. They better not release him like it was nothing. Oh, they better not. Yeah, wipe that smirk off his face. Have you guys seen his face? Like, where is a picture of this guy? Pretty sure I have it somewhere here. So I'll get back to Quinton Simon in a moment. Marcus Panavello. Like that. Oh no, look at him, look at him. I can't even. Let's do this. There's the docket. Sorry, I'm just trying to find a. Let's just photo. What photo of him? This guy. What a smirker. I can't stand it. This is Marcus Panavello. Yeah, literally. I shared this. I see that on April 22nd. You see that? Oh yeah. Still consistent. The baseline body language here is still consistent. Oh my god. You can see I'm still like, what in the hell is this? This guy. Can't find that smirky face of him now, but there is a smirky picture of him. Oh gosh. Okay, so that is the update in that case. And then I want to also, I will check my messages, as I said. Quinton Simon. Yeah, that's what we want to see right here. Before I do that, just give me a second. So we looked at that. What's this one? Yes, we saw that, and we saw that. Okay. So we're almost there, guys. I told you. It'll be max 90 minutes. Max 90 minutes. Amy M says, what about her daughter? That guy needs to stay away from her. I agree. What up, nerdy addict? Oh, that smirk. If I could find that smirky picture of Marcus Panavello, oh my word, I should put that on my other channel. I could get real snarky about that. Oh my word, that guy. Okay, so Brett Buffington, in the case of Quinton Simon, said, and I first thought this was a rumor, okay? Because I'm like, were they really? The rumor was that Quinton Simon's mother, Leilani Simon, okay, the prime suspect, and her mother, Billy Joe, were out drinking. So here they said The WSAV investigative unit has learned as federal agents were ending their first day of searching for Quinton Simon in a dump, his mom and grandmother were taking shots at drinking at a popular Tybee Island beach bar. Can you even? Can you even? I don't know how to deal with this. It makes me so angry. Like, sorry, what? They were out taking shots while the FBI is working so hard on that landfill to find the remains of Quinton Simon, and they're just out there taking shots. What do you guys think? I was very annoyed. Very. Let's see what the latest is here. So then, I just want to see what's here. Okay. So there, Brett Buffington. Okay, I'm going back here. Wait. Said, we found Billy Joe Howell, Quinton Simon's grandmother, at the hotel across the street from that beach bar this morning. She told Tybee Island police that I was starting to annoy her. Staying at a hotel. Staying at a hotel. Yeah, Rose. Well, that's perfect. You just keep on annoying. She deserves it. Whoa. Let's see if I said something here. I'm sure I did. There's a lot of replies here, but I was like, what? She's like, you know what? There, yeah, that's that was my response. I'm like, this. She's literally saying, this guy's starting to annoy me now. Okay. He's starting to tick me off. We're allowed to go have our shots, okay? What are they celebrating being childless? I mean, this behavior. Whoa, I can't. Lisa says, I don't understand what's happening in that photo. So I believe this is Billy. Wait, is this Billy Joe? Which one's Billy Joe? Who's this? We found Billy Joe Howell, Quinton Simon's grandmother, at the hotel across the street from that beach bar this morning. She told Tybee Island police that I was starting to annoy her. So I don't know why the police are there, or if they're watching them, keeping an eye on them. I'm not too sure. Celebrating the impending visit to prison. Yeah, hope so. Dolly followed them to the hotel and yelling at the grandfather, says Megan Rhodes. Oh no. I don't think that's a good thing. I understand the anger, but like what? Wow. Yeah. So Brett WSAV said the WSAV investigative unit learned that Leilani and grandmother were taking shots and drinking at a popular bar yesterday evening. Sharing it now because we have evidence that sustained the alleged sightings. So now we got receipts. Billy Joe is weathered and older. Yeah, she's weathered. I just can't believe it. It's like, well, I'm concerned from the Netherlands. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's showing concern. We're all so worried about Quinton Simon and what happened to him and finding him. And the FBI is working really hard. And it's these organized searches there at the landfill. And I mean, they're out at a hotel, staying at a hotel, taking shots. Disc Golf Bear says, prediction. Grandma does some time as well. Yeah. Katie says, I knew BJ was not innocent. I knew it. Billy Joe. This is just terrible. So yeah, that's pretty much the update that I have in this case for you. There's nothing else besides all these horrible pictures. Of course, I know I shared it on my community tab as well. The pictures of the landfill, but it's actually kind of really hard to look at, right? It's sad to see, to think of how Leilani Simon just discarded of her son. I mean, what? Damn, Penny Lot says, we call that road hard and put up wet where I come from. Oh, my goodness. Book Girl says, dang, man, do you know how cold-hearted you have to be to celebrate after you unalived your child, put him in a dump, and then permanently lost your other kids? Yep. Katie K says, but they get mad at the babysitter for having a prayer circle. Yep. Thank you, Beholder, for this. Hashtag justice for Quinton Simon. Let's continue sharing that on social media as well. Oh, my word. Daily updates. WSAV News. Good job. Good job. Okay. So yeah, that's the update I have there for you. Megan Rhodes says, "Love your coverage, G." It said Billy said she's tired of people harassing them, so they left the house to get peace. Well, right? Yeah, I understand. The harassment really sucks. Everyone's shouting from outside, but to go and stay in a hotel and then get drunk, what? In this scenario, no. Nerdy Addict says footage of landfill on my channel, not with the FBI though. Okay, okay. I'm laughing because Nerdy Addict had the drone footage in the Gabby Petito case of the laundries in the garden. I went there for a bit. I went there. I went there with the garden bunker for a bit. I sure did. Lori McElvenna. Did I say it right? McElvenna. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. I think Cinema has a video of them partying. Ready? I'll have a look. I'll have a look. Okay, so let me quickly do this so that I can check my messages to see what have we got hidden there, and then we just go here quickly. We type in. I want to see messages, updates. We're almost done with Case Club for today. What? Cinema Shogun. Cinema. Oh. Oh my goodness. Cinema Shogun. I always like the intro. Here we go.
What's up, it's Cinema Shogun here, and the
What's up, it's Cinema Shogun here. Sometimes if I send him a message, I'm like, hey, Cinema, it's Gisela K here. Okay, so let me just see. I just want to see what Cinema Shogun. Here you go. You can subscribe over there. He's been covering this case daily. So let's see what he says here.
eating some good seafood, they were knocking back shots. As FBI agents, as law enforcement, literally sifted through debris and old Coca-Cola cans and hamburger wrappers and old packs of cigarettes, you name it, any trash you can think of. They're sifting through this trash, not looking for the body of Quinton Simon, looking for remains, looking for some sign that he was put in that dump truck before the trash was compacted, and you name it.
And then I just love the contrast he makes. These two are out here partying hard. What?
Or what is left of your child is out there somewhere in a landfill, if we're to believe what officers believe, what investigators think.
Mm.
And you're sitting here eating shrimp and oysters?
The hell? You guys are saying map time for this. I could have a look. I just want to see, is there, because you guys say there's video maybe of them partying. We saw the pictures. What's going? Oh yeah. We saw that as well. I don't want to play the whole thing because I want you to go watch Cinema's channel. Wait for it. Yeah, there's not video. I can't see video of them partying. I think if there was video, it would be on Twitter by now. But go check out Cinema Shogun. Cinema Shogun here. Cinema sporting. I gotta send Cinema a Grizzly bucket hat. I do not look good in a bucket hat. I ordered one. Nerdy says, don't forget about the missing teen in New Jersey. Be well all and be kind. Missing teen in New Jersey. Yes. Missing. I've got that. Wait. I just want to write this down. Missing teen in New Jersey. Did we cover that? Yeah. A hotel or bar is a public place, in case they didn't know. If you're subscribing to Cinema Shogun, make sure you say Grizzly sent me. Go annoy him. Nerdy, before I show that, let's go. Ooh, missing, not KCRA, missing teen, New Jersey. Missing teen, New Jersey. Is it this one? Katie, I'm still with the bunker theory. Well, I'm going to have to look up which missing teen exactly in New Jersey so that I could share that properly. Okay. The Aussie Mozzie says it's winch time. Please, pretty please, with the cherry on top. Please put on membership gifting. My membership gifting is turned on from my side. YouTube has made some significant changes recently that I'm sure you guys have seen. Lots of big changes. Like YouTubers can now have their own handle. Mine is at Grizzly True Crime. So if you see that, you know you're communicating with me on other channels in comments, whatever. And one of the updates is something to do with membership gifting that only the content creator can buy the gifts. And I do not have the budget for that. So I can't do that. It's changed now where you can't just buy it on other channels, or you can opt to allow gifting. And then if the content creator buys it, that's what they told me at support anyway. So yeah. Unfortunately, it's out of my hands because I've turned on all the membership gifting, all the super chat stickers, the whole thing, everything, so that you guys have everything that you want to, play with over there. But that's what YouTube told me. Oh yeah, this one we covered already. Yeah. That one we covered today already. The Princeton University. Yes. Okay. So nerdy. Did you miss it? It was in the stream. Do you wear a helmet when riding your bike in the Netherlands? I do not. No one does. I've never seen anyone with a helmet here. Unless they've got electric bicycles. So wait. So yeah, the Princeton, we already covered that one. Princeton. Where's this one? Yeah, we already covered this one. So I hope you guys did share it. Misrach Evenity. So
there is an urgent search for a Princeton.
This was at the beginning of the stream. So I hope that you guys, if you missed it, please go check out the replay as well. And I just want to see what you got here, nerdy, on your channel. Adventures. Okay, Quinton Simon. Oh, wow, of the house. Wait for it to go over the house. Oh, I see. But you got music on. I want to turn that right off. I just want to see this quickly. This is Nerdy Addicts channel. Oh, see, I need a drone and I need to be in America, you guys. I know it. I just want to see. Are you going over the house? Oh, okay. Can you guys hear me? This is the house. And the drone went up. While we're looking at that, Caroline says, so could someone PayPal you some funds tagged for gift memberships and you could do some? The problem is I really don't want to because YouTube takes such a huge chunk and I'm from the Netherlands, so they take even more from me than they do from American content creators. At the end of the day, what I get into my account after everything that YouTube takes is like 44% of whatever you guys are giving me and whatever I'm doing here really sucks. And my membership, I mean, the lowest tier is extremely affordable. It's like, what is it? $199 for the whole month. And all tiers get the same benefits. So I really hope that, that people will join. Angela says, we need to start a Grizzly drone fund for G. I just want to see, because you said you went, oh, damn. Is this over the landfill? Oh, my word. Sorry, I put the sound off in case. I think there's music here. Yeah, and then I'm going to get... I have no idea what you're saying, Geraldine. You are a YouTuber. You show what you show. You should show what Dolly and Bullhorn Betty have and not just cut it. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Maybe Gisela is a North American-based drone. She can pilot from the Netherlands. Now, that would be quite nice. Yes. Yeah, Mob Crew has seen the receipts. I showed Mob Crew the receipts of, comparing, because we're both content creators. YouTube takes an additional cut from content creators overseas. So, yeah. Jessica said, don't go to the USG. It's safer here. Well, I can't just go. That's the thing. It took me all my life to get out of South Africa. at the age of 35 is when I left. I tried since I was 11. Yes. And in the end, I'm here with a husband anyway. You know what I mean? Like, I really was like, I want to make it. I'm going to go and do this and this and that. Yeah. It's not just easy to just pack your bags and go, not permanently anyway. So yeah, I'm in the Netherlands, you guys, but who knows? I should get a drone. And maybe if there's cases here, or maybe if I travel to America or something, yeah, that could be interesting. Okay, so I'm going to put this footage. Thank you, Nerdy, for that. Now I'm going to answer your guys' questions because we've covered pretty much everything except for the one message that I still promised I would look at, which is from, I just got to zoom in a little bit. So I'm just going to read this to you. It just says, amended notice of taking depositions. This is for the Gabby Petito case. Please take note that the plaintiffs, Joseph Petito and Nicole Schmidt, by and through the undersigned counsel and pursuant to Rule 1310 of the Florida Rules of Civil Procedure, will take the depositions by oral examination of the following individuals set forth below. Oh, December 1st, 2022. Okay, so December 1st, the depositions in the Petitos versus the Laundries case. The depositions will be happening on December 1st, beginning at 10 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so now I can, thank you so much for sending me that to the docket. I really appreciate it. Okay, so Angela says, can you start an Amazon wish list? I had a PO box and had to shut it down. Okay, so I'm going to answer this question now. I had a PO box, this is waffle time, and had to shut it down because the Netherlands charged me 400 euros to open a PO box for 1 year. And every single time someone sent me a parcel from America, I had to pay $50 or more to receive the parcel. It's part of the Dutch postal rules, and I freaking hate it. It's like, it really drives me mad. I almost bankrupt myself in my first week of receiving parcels because imagine 10 parcels times $50, and I'm like, what? And then I don't have a car either. I've got to carry all these things home. But anyway, it's about the money, right? It was just too much. It's like unaffordable to have a PO box and receive it. Then an Amazon wish list. I can only have an Amazon wish list for Amazon.nl. If I have one.com, it gets really complicated and the stuff can't get sent to me. And if it gets sent to me from overseas, they're going to charge me $50 or more per item I received. So I cannot get gifts. I cannot get parcels. I cannot have an Amazon wish list. The best way to support me and spoil me, if that's what you guys are wanting to do, which seems like it, you guys are very, very kind, PayPal. That's the best way, because then at least I could use that PayPal without the middleman. It goes directly to there, and then I could buy Fury treats. Some people give me PayPals and say, I would like you to buy some of your own merch because it's expensive for me from America. I pay for my own merch. Sample price plus customs fees plus the Dutch tax on top of it. So like this hat, I got 2 hats and it cost me, I think, $80. $80 for a hat. And I'm like, I'm going to have to snark it up on my other channel about this. Yeah. So it really, really, really bugs me. But I know that I'm safe in this country and I cycle and I try to see the positives. Otherwise, I'll go mental. But I'm really angry. So Amazon wishlist can't do. Best is PayPal. And if you want me to, spoil Fury or say treat yourself to a nice lunch or something, I could always do that. That's the best way. So one of the Grizzlies, Nom Garvey, who's sometimes in the chat, bought me like a pink top that I was taking on Patreon. I took you guys to Hima. And I was looking at this top and I'm like, I think it's my color. I think I like it. And she sent me a PayPal specifically for that top. So that was really sweet. Rob sent me a PayPal specifically for my Grizzly Ride or Die merch. So that was really sweet, which you guys saw me you saw me wear it on my most recent Patreon outing. I actually wore it on Saturday and Sunday. You didn't see me on camera on Sunday, but on Sunday I wore it as well. I lived in the sweatshirt all weekend. So, and a few of you have sent me stuff specifically to buy Fury and Hannah the hamster, Fury the cat, snacks and treats, which I've done as well. Mr. Grizzly's got his own PayPal now because of his own channel. So you can check out Sakura Aviation if you want. And he's got his own PayPal, which is Sakura Aviation, if you want to spoil him. But yes, buy me a coffee and PayPal are the best ways. Patreon is a much better way to support me than YouTube membership. So about 100 Grizzlies moved over from YouTube membership to Patreon this past month, which was amazing because it's a much better source of support. YouTube takes a lot. And there's a lot more perks over there as well. So I just wanted to tell you guys this. Snark it up about your own merch. Yeah, designer hats. And all it is a black baseball cap with my logo on it. And do you think that I looked up how to print this here? Yes. Did I struggle? Absolutely, because I have to print 50. I'm like, I can't even. So it turns out Gisela is an AI. Oh, man. Do the right thing and say yes to a Grizzly True Crime membership brought to you. Those. Wow, you guys. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my rant. That was more of a ranty waffle, snarky waffle time. Okay, so if you missed the coverage today, we looked at a missing student from Princeton University, New Jersey. A 10-year-old Dutch girl and her caretaker went missing, and sadly, today in breaking news on the stream, as we learned, their car was found, and then the bodies were found, which was very sad. We looked at Jackie Cary's case, which sounds a lot like Gabby Petito's case. We also looked at new information about the depositions in Gabby Petito's case. We looked at updates in the Irene Gakwa case, the Oklahoma 4, Letecia Stauch, Cassie Carli, Quinton Simon, and a few other things. This is such a good tip. Thank you for saying that, Disc Bear. Also on PayPal, send as friends and family. Yes, that helps a lot as well. That helps a lot. Mao says, I have your cap and it has the best shape. Meta USA, it's not on my thumbnail. You say, where's the Debbie Collier coverage? It's not on my thumbnail. I didn't say I'm covering it, and I have no updates right now. I'm waiting to see what in the hell are the updates. Where are the updates? If that's what we're asking, yes. Where are the updates? I would love to know. I mean, I have a few little bits and pieces, but it's just, I can't really say anything at this point about any of it, right? Nice. Jenny says, I will donate to Mr. Grizzly to take you out to dinner. Yeah, you do that. You tell him. Thank you so much. Trigger Birdie. Do we need a Trigger Birdie instead of the bunny? So we got the Trigger Bunny. Nerdy bunny over here. And you guys want to Trigger Birdie. We're going to have so many trigger animals. And then you guys know what this is. I'm going to go in a moment. You know what this is, right? This I got from one of the Grizzlies too. It's a black cat, right? But it's the cat of doom. And when you see this, it means StreamYard is acting up again. It means my microphone is disconnected. My camera disconnects, and then I'll be right back. Yes, it happened when Neverless True Crime was here with us on a stream. We had a hostile takeover of the Grizzly True Crime channel. Yes. Okay. Sweet Dream says, Gisela, you work hard for us. Working hard for you guys. Yeah, this is the microphone. Cat of Doom. Yes. There is a playlist of previous Debbie Collier coverage. There is. Thank you for asking that. That reminds me to show you guys. So let's go to my channel. Let's go to playlist, shall we? Oh, sorry. Got to find David Carter's person. Yes, I've been looking into that case as well. That's very interesting. It was on Unsolved Mysteries on Netflix, right? David Carter. All right. So, see, I liked my own damn video right here. Gave myself a big thumbs up. Okay. But if you go to home, videos, playlist, here's the Debbie Collier full playlist. So let's just open that. Sherry Papini, Injustice playlist, Eliza Fletcher, Kylie Rodney, the Pike County Massacre. The Wagner trial is currently ongoing. So I'm sort of following the trial. I wait for all the updates, you know what I mean? All the headlines, because I suck with my attention span for trials. Oh, my word. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so if you look here, we can say wives who killed. There's only one so far. The Murdoch case, Hollywood Predators. There's these words I don't want to say right now. Mess, yeah. Trigger events, Brian Laundrie, Dylan Rounds. There have been some updates in the Dylan Rounds case as well. Check out the Mob Crew for the latest. He had Candace Cooley on yesterday, I think. We've got Case Club, which is where this is going. Missing persons cases, fugitives of manhunt. Here's Cassie Carli as well. Lori Vallow, Chad Daybell. So you can see there's a lot for you guys to go over here. The Gannon Staff playlist is right here. In case you haven't seen that coverage, that's something we covered today as well. Kathleen Snow says, gee, you are the best. Thank you so much. Kathleen R says, what's your Patreon name? It's Grizzly True Crime. So patreon.com, Grizzly True Crime. I'm going to show you guys a quick little snippet of it so you can see. And with the Debbie Collier case, there's already 11 videos here. Is it sorted? Date added newest. Let's just see. I rather go date added oldest. Yeah. So here you can see all the the case coverage here for everything that we have up to now. That was from Cinema Shogun. Let's do this. All right. So what I want to quickly do before I go, and then I am going to go. Sorry, mods. Hope you guys are okay. 1 second, please. So it's patreon.com/Grizzly True Crime. What I offer there is mostly videos, at least once or twice a week, and it's of trips in the Netherlands. Like I take you guys with me wherever I go. If I leave the house, you're coming with me. So I film things, I take you, we do live streams out there sometimes. We went to a historic Dutch cheese market this past weekend. This upcoming weekend, we're looking to go to a animal park/zoo where they're actually going to have, I haven't told you Patreons this yet, but they're having like a night lights kind of show sometime in the next week or so. So hopefully I'll go there this weekend and I can film all that for you, and maybe we'll do a live stream over there. But it's patreon.com/Grizzly True Crime. Okay. So what I want to quickly show you, just hang in there, is, for instance, an example of what I do. So just hold on 1 second. We do animal commentary on there as well. As I say, I share documents, videos, scripts, art, live streams, city strolls, all kinds. So which one? Yeah, here's the cheese market. Yeah. I'm just going to show you guys a preview here, taking you to Woerden. So this is the Patreon only video, okay? So you can see everything here. I'm putting patreon.com/Grizzly True Crime so you can see it. I take you all around. I show you a windmill. Literally, look at the windmill. Look at it go. We've got this snarky queen over here that we can see. I show you, I love architecture. So show you buildings. I talk to you. I take you for coffee, whatever. Whenever we go out in the Netherlands and I explore new places, here's Sakura Sushi. Cute. Then I show you things. Let's see what's going on here. There's a coffee shop. And then I talk to you about why I'm looking at these jugs and all of that. So I show you that. And then, of course, we do some animal commentary sometimes. I also rate grilled cheese sandwiches. Yep, wherever I go, that's a new thing. And then we can... I do animal commentary sometimes, okay? So that's something you don't see on Grizzly True Crime. Have a look. This should actually be my spirit animal. It's just like, I don't know. This seems like a little bit of a red flag, but I'm going to go check it out anyway. And then that other one's just hanging out in the back, like, just act cool, stay cool. And then we've got the... What are those, geese, I guess? And they're like bodyguards. They're like, stay clear. But this one's like, I don't know. I'm just going to see what's going on and pretend to be eating this gate over here while I assess the situation. I'm just going to be pretending that I'm an alpaca that eats gates while looking at her. Sorry for laughing at myself.
This lady's recording something for damn sure. Pretend to eat the grass. That would look more normal.
Sorry for laughing at myself, you guys. But my animal commentary makes me laugh too. Okay. I'll show you also exclusive photos. So I'll give you a preview. Exclusive photos on Patreon as well. So there's that. So I hope you guys will make it over there. There's not all that many. There's not like a huge percentage of Grizzlies there. But we have a lot of fun over there. So if you are there, oh yeah, we're loving it. We're loving it. What else have I got? Anything that comes out that's like, you know, if I first want to discuss it before I, you know, cover it here on my channel, I do it over there. Mr. Grizzly even did one for us. Wait. I'm going to show you one more example.
We're going to the effing gym.
I'll show you a
Get
ladybug.
that all dried up. Cute.
So yes, I show you some of my house. You can see where I live. You can see Fury. Here's Fury as well, being silly with the water.
He loves running water so much.
He's literally half drowning from that. And then Mr. Grizzly actually made a video for you guys as well when he went to Addis Ababa. Showing you around. Take it to the horses. This is me now again.
Looks like what you got.
Get your fucking workout on.
Look at this little one. It's an old little one.
Cute. There's even a horse here called Gabby, which was so cute. This one actually, Mother Gabby. Sweet. So yeah, I take you all over, you guys. I'll show you goats. Like literally, we talk to goats, you see.
What you sleep on.
Oh, we've got a special treat.
Hey, guys.
So it's very different to what I do here on Grizzly True Crime. So if you want benefits like this, that's what you get there. Here's a bear that used to live at the zoo. Take you to the zoo. And if you've been with me to the zoo, you know what the routine is. You know. We go down slides every time. So I hope you're enjoying the preview. I'm almost done here. Wait for it. All right, Grizzlies, the zoo's about to close, so you know what time it is, right? You know what time it is. This is the tradition, you guys. I do it every time I go to the zoo. I'm one of those nerds with a Europe pass. and here we go. Here we go. This is what I do every time with the Grizzlies, sometimes on a live stream.
Coming down. Down here.
Yeah.
Ready, Grizzlies?
Oh yeah. So that's what we do. And then we cycle home again. So that's a little preview of some of the stuff that you do get on Patreon, patreon.com/GrizzlyTrueCrime. Morgan LeFace says, Prada. If you guys are on Patreon, you know what Prada is. Prada is the coolest goat that we ever met. Kind of, it's not too far from home. I cycled there, took you guys to a special animal farm there, and Prada was everything. So yes. So thank you so much. Kathleen R says took some effort, but I'm a Patreon Grizzly member. I know it takes effort, you guys. Thank you for saying that, because it does. I know you got to go over to patreon.com/GrizzlyTrueCrime. Then you got to make an account. You got to put your bank details, all that stuff. It feels a little bit like, oh my word, so many steps. But once you're there, I hope you love it. I hope that you love it. So thank you so much to everyone who does support me there. It's a really great source of support. Of course, if you're here watching my videos on YouTube, that's a great source of support. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for being here on the stream. Please like the video, share the video to help boost all these cases into the algorithm. That helps a lot for my channel as well. So thank you so, so much. Thank you for subscribing. And then, yeah, if you want to support me of all the things you guys were mentioning, the best is PayPal, Patreon, buy me a coffee. Those are the top ones. And then after that only is watching the videos, YouTube, membership, super stickers, all that stuff, because YouTube tanks, they take a chunk. The castle tour, There is a castle tour for YouTube members. So if you are a YouTube member, make sure you check two things: the members only playlist and the community tab. Because sometimes on the community tab, there's actually an unlisted link only for members and patrons. So you guys both get the same benefit sometimes, right? And so go click there because you might have missed some stuff. Thank you, Caroline. You say I support several folks at Patreon. One setup, it's easy. Thank you so much. And thank you for being there. Yeah. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. I'm going to go now. It's time to go. It's time to go to bed as well. Now it's 20 past 12, 20 past midnight. So much for 90 minutes. I actually did the 90 minutes and I waffled for 20. Damn it. But I really appreciate you guys being here. And thank you, mods. And let's put this on. Wait, like this. I'll see you guys again very soon. I'm following all these cases that we've just covered tonight. And Debbie Collier, let's see if there's any news in that case. Let's see what happens with the Stockton serial killer, if more charges are added, if there's any press conferences. Hopefully they find Quinton Simon soon as well. And I'll keep you posted. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, bye. Let's play the ending. Bye, everyone.